Hello everyone. Let's continue the topic the Mesopotamian Civilization. In previous lecture we have studied about meaning of civilization and important features of a civilization. Today we are going to discuss on location and origin, then main characteristics of the Mesopotamian civilization. In that, we are going to see town planning, architecture, society, and family life. Let's move to the first, that is location and origin. Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia means the land between two rivers in the Greek language. The Mesopotamian civilization developed between the rivers Euphrates and Tigris. You can see in the map it is given. Now next, that is main characteristics of the Mesopotamian civilization. Town planning. The discovery of the Sumerian city of Ur tells us how the people of early Mesopotamia lived. The cities were not as well planned as the Harappan cities, but they followed a uniform pattern. Excavations show that the city was divided into three main parts: the sacred area, the walled city on a mound, and the outer town. The sacred area had the temple tower or ziggurat dedicated to the patron god of the city. There were smaller temples dedicated to other gods. This area also had the storehouse and the offices. People lived in the walled city and the outer town areas. Houses were built along the streets. Each house had a central courtyard with rooms around it. Let's move to the next point, that is architecture. The Mesopotamian introduced architectural forms such as arcs, columns, domes, and walls in the construction of the buildings. Their temple tower were monumental structures from sun-baked bricks. They look like man-made mountains soaring high above the earth. They were many stories high and were decorated with tiles, precious stones, and marble. These temples were also used as observatories, schools, granaries, and trade centers. The architects also built big cities, canals, and dams. The Hanging Gardens of the Babylon are a brilliant specimen of Mesopotamian architecture. Now let's move to the next, that is society. Social structure. The Mesopotamian society was divided into three classes: the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class. First, the upper class consisted of the members of the royal family, priests, and high officials. Second, the middle class consisted of farmers, artisans, and traders. The majority of the people were farmers. The lower class consisted of slaves. Now, family life. The father was the head of the family and enjoyed special privileges. The rights of women were protected. Children were brought up very strictly, and boys were sent to school to study reading, writing, and arithmetic. Girls were trained in the dance and music. Let's do the recapitulation what we have learnt today. Today we have learnt location and origin, Then main characteristics of the Mesopotamian civilization. In that we have seen town planning, architecture, society and family life. Thank you.